This is week 5, and the topic is information literacy. So information literacy is all about being able to think critically about the information you are receiving, what you're hearing, what you're seeing, what other people are discussing. Is that information real or fake? And in order to be a real critical thinker, you need to be able to step back and look at a variety of factors. And so this graphic specifically talks about how to spot fake news. Some things you need to consider is the source. Where is this information coming from? You need to go beyond the headline, okay? Because sometimes headlines are completely outrageous. What is the whole story? Check the author. If it's a website, if it's a book, it's different. But if it's a website, because majority of individuals today are getting their news. In fact, the statistics say about 75% are getting their news off social media, which makes it even harder to spot whether the news is fake or not. So you need to check the author, search the author up. Is the author credible? Are they real? Are there any supporting sources? What do they provide? Okay, and you can check those sources for validity as well. If there's enough sources, that makes that information more credible. Check the date. Has that information been updated? Is it relevant? Is it something that was reposted? Is it really outlandish? Could it be a joke? So make sure you research the site and the author. Check for any biases that you might have. So when you're looking at the information, you're not looking at only from one direction. And if you do have questions, ask the experts or look at fact-checking sites. And I have a fact-checking website below as well as part of your resources. So this is all the information that's posted this week. Your actual assignment is here, Anatomy of a Website and Web Evaluation. Okay. So for this one, what I'm asking you to do is to look and evaluate whether a website is credible or not. So you pick a topic of interest. Let's say your topic is, I don't know, college or college dropout rates. So you would look that up and you would find 3 websites that relate, okay? Or if you want to find out information on purchasing a car, 3 websites that you think might be valid, and you write them down here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then you're going to use this library link here. This was a program developed by one of our very own reference librarians, Monica Norum, and it was designed so that you can look at specific information in the areas of reliability, content, the material, currency, the date, and appropriateness or relevancy. Okay, so you basically ask yourself each of these questions and respond accordingly, and it gives you a total score for that category. For each total score, you're going to go back and put it in the score in here, okay? And feel free to comment on any of the information, the name, the audience, the focus, any evidence supporting it. And then you just need to let me know whether, which website is valid or if all 3 are valid. Excuse me. The second part of this is to use the library database to find a scholarly article. Okay. If you can't find it on the same topic, that's fine, but a related topic would be great. And then I want you to cite the sources using MLA format. So this is just a practice in citations. Now, if you want information on how to do a citation on MLA format, you can use this library resource link. Okay, and this will help you with MLA format. Okay, you can see right here, there's an MLA citation help guide. Okay, there's works cited at in-text citation, and then they even give you a practice so that you can make sure you're doing that correctly. But here is what you can look at. Okay, if you're looking at a web page, you can focus on this information down here. The last name of the author, first name, the title of the article, okay, the journal or the group that it's coming from, and then the date, and then the actual website. So that's how you would cite it. And feel free to look at other examples in here to get your information. Okay. Once you cite your source, let me go back. Okay. Once you cite your source, your assignment is complete here. So please make sure that you do that. This is a this is a journal article. So this citation is going to be based on journal articles. The one I showed you was specific to a website. Okay. And that's what you can do here. If you have any more questions, do let me know. Once you complete this, please submit it into the Dropbox, which is also posted down here. Anatomy of a Website and Web Evaluation Dropbox by September 30th. The rest of these sites are informative, okay? So hopefully you can evaluate them. You can evaluate other websites and get some more information by looking at these links. This gives a little video on credibility. This actually gives you some fact-checking websites. So if you're looking up information and you want to double-check your facts, here are some of them. You can click on them, BS detector, hoaxy, and use these as information to help you be a better critical thinker. Okay. And I'll show you the last site that I have. This is another graphic on knowing your sources, and this is really informative. It talks to you about what the different sources are that we use today to get information from. Okay, so it goes beyond the encyclopedia and just the textbook. And then it gives you some really good information on how many people are viewing these sources, how educated individuals are, okay, how many of these sources are looked at when an author publishes something, okay, and a whole bunch of other information that you'll find useful. So feel free to skim through these resources as well.